Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to show you how to prove that one number is irrational number. Suppose we have to prove that root 2 is irrational number. So for this proof, I am going to use method of contradiction process. So what is method of contradiction? In method of contradiction, we are going to take what we have to prove and the opposite of that we are going to take as true. Suppose we have to prove root 2 is irrational number, so I am going to imagine root 2 is rational number. And further we will proceed for this proof and we will get in one conclusion which is not possible at all. Okay, let's show you the proof. So first line of this will be, let us assume that root 2 is rational. So root 2 is rational, so what I can write, that root 2 equals to p divided by q, and conditions are pq belongs to integer, pq belongs to integer, they are co-prime number, and q not equals to 0, right? So as root 2 equals to p divided by q, so can we write that after squaring 2 equals to p square divided by q square, so 2q square is equals to p square, right? Now just check from this line, can we write that p square is a multiple of 2? Because 2 into some numbers. So as p square is a multiple of 2, p square multiple of 2, that means p is also a multiple of 2. P is also multiple of 2, because in p square if there is 1 2, then in p that 2 should come from the p only, because p and q belong, they are integer only, correct? So p is also multiple of 2. So can we take p as 2k1? Again I am explaining this part. P square is a multiple of 2, p square is a multiple of 2, hence p will also be multiple of 2, because take p as root 2, because p and q I said they are integer, so p equals to 2k1. So if I put that value of p equals to 2k1 in this line, I will get 2q square equals to 4k1 square, cancel out. So now q square equals to 2k1 square. Same thing, same line, if I will repeat that q square is a multiple of 2, hence q is a multiple of 2. Already I have discussed this thing. Q is a multiple of 2. So as q is a multiple of 2, can we take q equals to 2k2, right? Now check this two line. P equals to 2k1, q equals to 2k2. So that means from these two cases, from, if I'll take this as 1, take this as 2, from 1 and 2, p and q has one common factor, that is 2. One common factor except 1, because all the numbers has one common factor, which is 1. So co-prime numbers means that they have only one common factor, that is 1. But I said that p and q are co-prime numbers, hence they have one common factor except 1, which is 2, which is not possible. I told you, which is not possible. So by method of contradiction, I had assumed something. I had assumed that root 2 is rational number, and the way I concluded this thing, which is not possible. So by method of contradiction, you have to use which method you are using. So by method of contradiction, we can say that root 2 is irrational number, right? Okay, suppose one more sum if I am going to show you here, that suppose you have to prove that 7 plus 4 root 3 is irrational number, like in 1 or 2 marks sum. 7 plus 4 root 3 is irrational number. Again by method of contradiction, you will assume let 7 plus 4 root 3 is rational, and you will take 7 plus 4 root 3 as a divided by b, rational representation. A and b belongs to integers, b not equals to 0, and a and b are co-prime to each other. All these things to be mentioned. So 4 root 3 equals to a divided by b minus 7. So 4 root 3 equals to, if I take the LCM, a minus 7b. So my root 3 equals to a minus 7b divided by 4b. Now in this line, last line, just check what is my left hand side. Root 3. What I know about root 3? Root 3 I know that is irrational. And according to our assumption, my right hand side is rational. Right? So one irrational number is equals to rational number. It's not possible. So our assumption, whatever we had assumed, so based on that, our right hand side is rational number and left hand side root 3, which is irrational number, which is not possible. So as it's not possible, so can we say that 7 plus 4 root 3 is irrational number? So this way you prove that one number is irrational for the bigger one and the smaller one. So if you have any doubt, please write in the comment box. Thank you.